The story begins with a baseball player named Monty. He plays for a team called the Bulls, which is a minor league team. They play so badly that a train passes through their ground, and the match obviously stops whenever the train passes. One day Monty told his best friend Spike, who plays with him, that a man in the audience is taking pictures of him. His name is Donaldo, and he had been doing the same in the last 3 matches. So Monty thought, brother, you should take a look at yourself. Your brother is going to the big leagues. He must be a scout. Hearing this, Spike thought, you are not expecting much. This man could be someone else. Well, that day their team won miraculously, after which they went out to celebrate. Monty and Spike found 2 girls enjoying the game and started flirting with them, with the intention of taking them to his house. Outside, Donaldo called his boss and told him about Monty's actions. It turned out that he had been following her for the past few days. At the same time, the girls' boyfriends arrived and got very angry when they saw Monty and Spike with their girls. An argument started, and a part of the crowd knew that things were going to escalate. One woman called the police. As we expected, a fight broke out between the 2 groups. Punches were thrown from both sides. Some people were just having fun, but some people jumped into the fight themselves. People were being thrown on tables, and chairs were being used as weapons. The next morning we see Monty and Spike still in jail for fighting. Their coach Charlie comes in and says that the team management is not going to pay for their bail. They both get upset that they will miss the last match of the season. But Charlie explains that the management doesn't care about them anyway. Their plan is to bring in new and young players to make the team fresh. A few hours later, both are taken to court where they are charged with a lot of things like assault and property damage. Both swear that they are innocent and start arguing with the judge. The judge gets irritated and deliberately sets the bail at $3,000. They're going to be sent back to jail because they don't have the money. But then Donaldo comes in. He explains that he works for a very important man who will pay both the bail and the fine. The only condition is that both of them have to confess their crime. Monty still believed that Donaldo worked for a team that wanted to sign him, so he happily took the deal. Donaldo then took them to New York. When they went to a corporate building, Spike got scared. He thought that Donaldo was an undercover cop who was fooling them by disguising himself. Donaldo said that he never said that he worked for a team. He told that a law firm had given him this job. After this, the 3 reached a big, luxurious office, and Monty was taken inside alone so that he could meet the lawyers. This lawyer was Monty's great-uncle Roop, who had a big fight with his family in the 1930s. After that fight, Roop disappeared and no one heard anything about him again. Now, the truth came out that Roop had become one of the richest men in the country. And now that he died last month, Monty is now his only living heir. But Robert had some special conditions. The lawyer played a record that Robert had left for his future heir. Monty was shocked to see it. How is my uncle fair? But Robert had already thought of all this, and he explained that your grandfather had 2 wives. One fair, and the other with a complexion like you. Robert was a little disappointed with Monty that he did not do much in life, and told his story of how his father punished him in childhood. Well, now Monty has to show that he really deserves all this. He has to spend the money in a special way. If Monty wants his uncle's immense wealth, then he has to complete a challenge. He has to spend $30 million within 30 days. But there are some rules. After 30 days, he should have nothing left. He cannot waste anything he buys except the clothes he is wearing. He can hire anyone just to get rid of them, but he has to pay them according to the work they do. He cannot give a man $1 million per day. He can only donate 5% of it and gamble only 5%. Money cannot be given to anyone just like that. Buying gifts is also prohibited. And most importantly, he cannot tell anyone about this challenge. Otherwise, he will be out immediately. If Monty feels that he cannot do all this, then there is another way for him. He can leave here right now with $1 million without saying anything. The lawyers had already packed a suitcase with $1 million. Monty asked what would happen to the money if he didn't take it. He was told that the money would go to the law firm. Monty hesitated for a moment, but finally accepted the challenge. He would have to return 30 days later at 12 o'clock midnight completely empty, with only the clothes he was wearing. A maid named Angela would monitor his expenses so that he could not lie or cheat. While leaving, he would have to pay a fee. Then Monty told only Spike that he was the heir to 30 million and hired Donaldo as his photographer. Then both of them went to the bank to make sure that the money was real. Monty immediately withdrew 30 million in cash. The bank manager started telling him some scheme that, "Sir, put the money here and your money will double." But Monty said that, "Tell me such an account in which you don't get 1 Indian rupee interest." Angela got upset with this because she didn't know the real truth. Then Monty asked the guard, "How much is your salary?" Then he paid him more money and made him his personal bodyguard. Finally, Monty hired the entire security team so that they could keep up with him, because now he was roaming around with a lot of money everywhere. Spike got upset that his friend was spending money so carelessly. But Monty consoled her that he has a very dangerous plan. "Don't worry." Then Monty called Charlie and told him that he is going to hire the whole team. He will give them new uniforms, a good bus, and a better salary. Charlie thought it was a lie and disconnected the call. After this, Monty stopped an unknown taxi and told the driver that "You'll be my personal driver for 1 month. Okay?" Angela immediately said that "You have so much money. You can take a whole lot of limousines." Hearing this, Monty told the driver to go and bring a lot of limousines. Okay? Meanwhile, a crowd gathered who were watching Monty and his group. So Monty called everyone for lunch. Everyone went to a luxurious restaurant and ordered the most expensive wine there. Monty also asked the musician playing there to play some music. "What are you playing? Have I come to mourn?" During the meal, Monty was constantly flirting with Angela. Angela told him that she was engaged. She had a fiancé. Her fiancé was a lawyer who spent a lot of time in charity and social work. That is why he did not give Angela much time. Monty jokingly said that "You should call him too. I will give you whatever money he earns from the time he spends here." Angela stopped him and said that "You cannot buy everything." The news spread in the city that a strange millionaire was spending money here and there. When Monty reached the hotel, reporters were already waiting for him. Monty told them that he was going to give jobs to many people and also announced to make Spike the vice president of his new company. Inside the hotel, the manager refused at first, saying that the top 2 floors were already reserved. But Monty immediately said that "I will pay 10 times the money, but I want that." After this, the manager immediately agreed. Now the whole group went to the luxurious rooms and Monty and Spike rented new suites. In the evening, Warren came to pick Angela up from Fian. Monty immediately took the opportunity and donated money to one of his charities. Warren liked the antique pieces and furniture kept in the room, and he knew a lot about it, so he started imparting knowledge. On which Monty happily said that "From today you'll be my personal decorator and will also give you so much salary that you will not be able to earn even by wearing a black coat all your life." Warren agreed, without thinking. Angela was surprised that her fiancé was so easily sold for money. The next morning, Warren went to his law firm bosses and told them that he wanted a month's leave. His boss agreed, but in return made Warren his spy so that he could report every move of Monty. He said that he should not tell this to Angela. Meanwhile, Monty was filling his office with people. He was getting jobs in large numbers. He was hiring even the most useless people, because brother just wanted to spend money. On the other hand, Warren called his previous wife Marilyn, who was an interior designer. Warren had told Monty about her, but Angela did not like this at all. Monty teased Angela at the wrong place to attract her attention. Warren tried to stop him, but he slipped and fell into the paint buckets. Marilyn was telling him a lot of ideas, but Monty told her to do whatever idea you have. Don't worry about money. I have enough. Soon people started coming to Monty with their crazy ideas to get funding. One man told him to give him 3 million so that he can take an ice mountain from the North Pole to Africa. This will provide clean water to the people there. Spike and Angela wanted to stop Monty, saying that this is such a stupid idea. But Monty ignored them and gave him the money. Also, Monty hired a man so that he can use the 5% money he can spend on betting on horses. After this, Monty told Charlie on the phone that "We will compete with the biggest team. I will pay for that." He sent a helicopter to bring back the rest of his team as soon as possible. Outside the stadium, Monty was waiting for his friends with a full welcome party, and he was happy to see that everyone was wearing new uniforms. He also rented expensive penthouses for everyone. When the lawyers saw all this, they started thinking that they had made a mistake by underestimating him. Later, Monty himself wore the uniform and started practicing with his team. Soon, the big match was announced. Then Spike and Angela brought a financial advisor to convince Monty how to spend money wisely. But Monty kept him on salary instead of commission. He also made a complete plan that how not to listen to even a single word of his. On the other hand, Spike and Monty started playing baseball to calm their mind, and as soon as Spike got a chance, he told Monty that he should invest in jewelry or stamps. Hearing this, an idea came to Monty's mind. He went to the stamp shop and bought the most expensive stamp ever. The next day, the lawyers saw in the news, and they started laughing that Monty has bought a stamp. This has become an asset. Its value will not decrease. But after a while, they got a postcard from Monty, seeing which they got very angry because he had used the same overly expensive stamp to send a postcard. They calculated that this way he will win. So now they thought of telling Warren the whole truth so that he deliberately makes some mistakes in Angela's accounting. They also promised that if all the money is not given to Monty but to them, they will shower him with money. Understand? Later, when Monty saw the news, he came to know that the shares of Iceberg Company had increased 10 times. Because of his investment, what to do with the new money? Thinking this, Monty said to sell all the stocks. Soon it was also known that the man to whom he had given his money to invest on horses had also won all his bets. Monty got nervous and told Angela to donate all the money to charity. Meanwhile, Marilyn finished her decoration. She had already added many things to the room. But Monty said not to spend so much money, spend more. On the other hand, Warren was so busy in his work that when Monty asked Angela to eat, she agreed. She said that I am very impressed with you. You are donating so much money. When both of them were about to leave, a man accidentally hit their car from behind. There was no damage. But Monty decided that the man should still be taken to the hospital so that he could pay for his treatment himself. When the man understood who the man was, he told him that he was badly injured in the accident and Monty gave him a lot of money as compensation. This frightened Angela, and she started shouting at Monty while standing there. She said that why are you wasting so much money? Warren was watching all this from the window, and Marilyn told him that you are liking her instead of me. She is involved with your boss. Something is going on with her. Okay. Otherwise, you can't scold your boss like this. During dinner at the restaurant, Warren told Angela that your friendship with Monty is not growing much. I suspect that something is going on between you two. Angela got very angry at this and quietly left from there. Meanwhile, a reporter told in the news that Monty has bought 5 cans of 114-year-old wine from an auction house in cash. He opened the bottles and made everyone drink that expensive wine. After a while, Spike came there with a financial advisor. He had made some investments without Monty's knowledge, and he has earned $10 million. On hearing this, Monty was shocked, and everyone else started thinking that is this man crazy? He becomes sad when he gets money. He becomes happy when he spends it. Then Warren came there and said that he needs $2,000 to rent furniture. Monty gave the money and sent everyone out so that he could be alone for a few moments. When Monty turned on the TV, he found out that the mayor was spending a lot of money for his next election. Monty thought that I should also stand in the election. I will spend all my money on the campaign. Angela thought that this man is so good. He has so much money and still he is entering politics to help people.
Wow.
Later during a press conference, Monty told reporters that people should not vote for anyone, not even him. He said that all the candidates are thieves of the first order and only a fool would vote for them. He ran his ad all over the country so that maximum money could be spent, and even if New Yorkers were out for a trip, they could see it. Now, everyone knows that politicians are corrupt. Seeing such an honest man among them who is speaking everything clearly in front of everyone, people were very impressed, and he started becoming famous among the people very soon. Angela was getting very upset while handling the accounting because the money was about to run out completely. The other 2 candidates who were contesting for the mayoral election came together. Now, the other people who were contesting in the election thought that he is talking nonsense about us on TV. He is saying all sorts of things, something has to be done about him. They filed a defamation case against Monty. After which, Monty happily paid $4 million as a fine. Finally, the day of the big match arrived, and Monty told his team that today is the chance. We have to show the world that we are not as useless as people think of us. Before the match started, a train passed by the ground on which Monty had placed many advertisements of his election. Monty bowled the first ball and also got the first man out. When the second batsman came, Spike started making fun of him. He said, "Your wife is not happy with you. She came to me and told me everything." That man was very angry with this. He got angry, and the fight was about to get dirty, so he was thrown out of the field. Then Warren went to the furniture shop and returned all the things he had rented and got his deposit money back. Frustrated with his losing team, Monty went to the changing room. There the will officer came to him and said that if you win the election, the salary you will get from it will also be considered your property. At the end of the game, the other team won. Now Monty was thinking, how can I lose the election? Monty gave a speech to congratulate them. He said that if there is money, votes can be bought, but a professional player is made only by hard work. After this, Monty withdrew his name from the election and said that he had not expected to win anyway. Now he did not have much money left. That is why he said that whatever is left should be spent on the last party, and as many people should be invited to the party as possible. At night, when Angela closed the accounts, the balance was 0. Monty came to take her for the party, but Angela refused. She was very angry that Monty wasted so much money on things that do not matter. She left screaming in anger and could not hear Monty's "I love you." Monty had started loving her very much. At the party, when Spike's guard checked Donaldo's pockets, it was found that he was stealing money. All the people working for Monty were very sad that their boss had become completely bankrupt. Now, all of them wanted to help him by pooling their money because he too had given them jobs quickly in the time of need. But Monty said that no, I cannot take your money. The next morning when Monty woke up, he had a severe headache. The hotel manager came to remind him that it was time to check out, and people from different departments were taking back his rented things, which he had taken for a month. Monty wore his old uniform and saw the room which Marilyn had furnished. He liked it, but then all the rented things were taken back. While going out, the guard told Monty that, "Sir, I did not vote for anyone as you said." That night, the whole city was shocked when it was known that no one won the election because everyone had believed Monty. Now, only 5 minutes were left for 12 o'clock. Monty immediately ran towards the lawyer's office. In the lift, he met Warren, who said that, "Sir, this money of yours was left with me." The furniture people had returned the security. Screaming in anger, Monty told the lawyers that he lost. He was also ready to sign the papers so that all the money would go to the law firm. Now Angela went inside the office in anger and revealed the whole truth in front of everyone. She tried to slap Warren for cheating, but Monty stopped her. Monty said, "I will hit him," and then punched Warren. Warren said that if you raise your hand on me in front of everyone, I will file a case against you. So Monty asked Angela to become his lawyer. He gave Angela the money given by Warren and said that from today you are my lawyer. As soon as the clock struck 12 o'clock, Angela immediately made a receipt for her service, due to which Monty's bank balance became completely empty at the last minute. The decision was given that Monty has won the challenge and he will now get the entire inheritance money. Also, the fraud of the lawyers will be investigated. Monty celebrated his victory and set out to live a new life with Angela. So, what would you do if you had so much money? Do tell us in the comments. See you in the next video.